Make it a poll. Oh my god, it's the sacred stone but with the crests instead of little sparks. I just realized. That is terrible news. Send our troops to pacify the region at once. Banditry will be stamped out. Once we bring order, the land will recover. Merchants will be able to safely travel through this territory and pay taxes. Then we can rebuild the roads and drain the local marshes. I trust you to be able to accomplish your tasks. Go forth. This simply isn't working. I don't get it. Making the right moves. There's another tax revolt. I know it pains to pay one's dues to the throne. I've robbed many tax collectors in my day, yet surely they should understand. How else can I drag this region into a better future? Ugh, I need to sleep. Exhaustion is getting to my head. What in the... Who are you? What is the meaning of this? Rest easy, Maurice. I am not here to cause you any harm. I will finish myself just as quickly as I arrived, if you listen to me. You appeared out of nowhere, just like one of those mages. I will hear you out, but if this is an assassination attempt, then either me or my gods will skew you on this very carpet. That will not be necessary. My name is Orpheus. I am a simple traveling mage, journeying across Fodlan. Some days ago, I bore witness to a rebellion in the town of Enbar. I take it you're aware of it? That I have, yes. I was informed of it happening just now, in fact. Good. Truth is, the citizens of Enbar did not resist. A third actor was involved. I take it you're aware of this person called Wilhelm Paul Hresvelg? That bastard son? He's still alive? Of course I know of him. So, my suspicions were correct. He is sowing rebellion in my territory. My offer is simple. Through my magic, I have picked up their trail. I can give you this information, then you can end this upstart. So you are here to sell information. What do you want for it? What do you intend to gain from pointing me to him? I desire only one thing. If my magic is correct, certain people are with Wilhelm. They claim to be human, yet have bright, light green hair and eyes. If your soldiers find any, I want those beings to be slaughtered to the last. Think about this offer for a moment. I'll return with your answer. Wait! The kid's gone. But I don't understand. I thought we and King Nemesis killed them all. We're approaching the border of Duchy of South Fodlan. Once we're past the border forts, we have nothing to fear from Maurice. We're halfway there, Lord Iseros. Only halfway. I greatly underestimated the distance. Has Fodlan always been this big? Before I left Zenato, I thought so too. The world beyond the mountains is vast. Though it is easier to traverse on a wyvern's back, to be fair. Mercius lies beyond the border, right? Correct. Make for a good stop, and to rest and replenish supplies. It is the largest city on this side of the Ogma Mountains, Saros. I forgot they were named the Ogma Mountains. Enbar is destitute, but Mercius is quite opulent. Well fortified, too. As long as nothing happens, we... Chicol? What happened? Stop here. The forest is not empty. There are dusty troops at the border. Yo, we're getting an archer! You've gotta be kidding me, sir. I'm not even from here. How could I possibly be a rebel leader? I don't care. I was given an order. Today the rebels will reach this post. Anyone passing through is to be apprehended. This includes you. Why aren't you paying up? Huh? Ah, I understand you. Let me search my pockets. Drat. I'm hearing proof that you're with this rebel leader, then. No. You see, I have a proof of innocence. It's simply with my... After him. That man works with the rebel leader, Wilhelm Paul Resfeld. Not only that, but he, insulted and attacked me. Take him down. Yes, send the Pegasus Knight after the archer. That'll go well. Oh, have you encountered someone? Good heavens, the kid was not lying. Soldiers to your position. Kill everyone you find in the forest. I don't care how old, young, common, or noble they are. Duke's orders. Just be sure to leave me a few to test my lance on. Just our luck. What's going on? Can you see? I saw everything. Unfortunately, we must get ready for battle. This will not end well. There's a military blockade at the border, and they're waiting for us. They knew we would pass this checkpoint today. What? How? Did someone in Edinburgh hit the Duke's soldiers where we went? I don't know. Hardly matters now. Someone has provoked them. They are pursuing someone soon, and go after us next. Damn it. Fine. Then knights, get ready. If they're pursuing someone, then perhaps... Look at this! I'm not a helpless child any longer. I feel like I could cast spells even in my sleep now. And I'm not done yet. But what to focus on next? Black or white magic? Wait! Oh! So she was a trainee all along. Ooh. We could go priestess and we get light magic user. Or we could go troubadour. Oh, you think the archer's a Bernadetta ancestor? Maybe. Purple hair. I think we go troubadour. I like horse healers. Okay, so Saint Sethaline, she's a troubadour. We have no money. What? No money? We don't have any gems, right? Yeah, no, we don't. That's not very good. All we have is bandage. And we can't afford another staff. Yeah, heals 900. Ooh, gauntlets are in this! I guess that makes sense. It is 3 houses. Alright, let's try this. Well, that didn't work out. We should probably get away as fast as we can. What? What in the blazes did you do? Nothing! Needed me to cast a pass and I didn't have any with me. We got here at the wrong time. They're waiting for some criminal. Apparently he's coming today, so they believed I was with him. You idiot. What did you think was going to happen? The South is full of bastards. They'll scam you anytime. Fine, we're gonna fight our way through. Let's go. Hey, there's someone moving south of here. They don't seem to be with the border guards. Huh? So it seems Well, I ain't gonna bet everything on their rescue. Let's hold out as long as we can, but if they aren't helpful, then, well, there's no We can't say no to staying alive one more day. Shieldrick seems important. Rhea can sense that he will lead you somewhere. On this map, his death will lead to a game over. Keep him safe from harm. Okay. Can we kill this archer? Yes. If we hit 265s. Talking about brawler, female brawler. Yeah, female brawler. Let's take a look at them, actually. So, Shieldrick, Apprentice Blacksmith under Master Indek, quite confident. Bolt Bow, it's a magic bow at D rank. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a great magic growth. Well, 35, only 10 less than strength. Does he have any crests? No crests. Oh, she has shove? That's not a crest. I thought the skills were all crests. Johanna, a martial artist making ends meet as a mercenary, rather cynical. So we can Iron Bow you. I like Indek, he's cool. You mean Sedith? Indek is Sedith, right? Wait, no, Indek is the turtle, isn't he? Alright, Gauntlets you. Punch. 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 Canonically, no one but the Nabateans should have a crest at this point. Oh, you're right. You're right. I forgot. No, that makes sense. Alright, Eric can take this one on. Okay, Rhea can take on this one. Sedith is Chikol, the turtle is Indek. Okay, I always get them mixed up, I feel like. Alright, Steel Sword you with Eric. No! Though I missed. The Cavs have been, kind of not turning out super good. Also, Nemesis and the Elites should have crests. The 10 Elites, but they won't be playable. Yeah, I have a feeling they won't be playable as well. Okay, we got defense on Eric at least. Wasn't Indek related to Bernadetta? I think so. That was the paralog, right? She is the crest of Indek, I think? Yo, Johanna dodge, nice. Alright. Ludovakia, can you kill this soldier? Yes! Bernadetta has Index Crest. Yeah, okay. So I'm right. Alright, so maybe chat's correct about that being Bernadetta's ancestor. Yo, strength and speed! She's all about those offenses. Bernadetta has minor Indek Crest. Hanneman does too. Indek Paralog is for the Leonie Linhart. Yeah, it gets Leonie her, like, not a personal bow. Okay, we got some gold, so we can use that to buy a heal staff, hopefully. For Saint Sethaline! Oh my god, okay, so it wasn't because she was a trainee that she was getting so much experience. She just fucking gets it with bandage. Life here is slower than the towns, Mercius in particular. Now I got tired of that busy life and decided to settle here. It's been rewarding. Now I've even gotten a plant breeds going. Here's one I've grown recently. It's brand new. Have a taste. Rocky Burdock. Oh, that's the gardening stat booster. That's a gardening stat booster. The funny Indec bow that neither of the Crest of Indec user havers want. Wait, why doesn't Bernadetta want it? Isn't it just like, it's a brave bow, right? That seems pretty good. It heals her! Oh, right, because it's a silver weapon. So she can't do vengeance, and she can't do, well, maybe Hanneman wants it for a magical bow build, if you're coping, right? The magical bow cope. Bandage you. It's physical. Oh, right, yeah. No. There's no magic bow combat art. Right. You need, like, an actual magic bow for the magical bow coat. Damn. Okay, so, yeah, no, I see what you mean now. I see what you mean now. That is funny. Okay, so Wilhelm should kill this guy. There we go. It's a good weapon, just not for the Indec Crest users. Yeah, because it's brave, right? It's brave and it's very good. Okay, I see what you mean about Eric as well. He is just kind of bulky. Oh, hi. It feels so weird having Cube Mage with Bow Boon, but no magical art. Having a mage with Bow Boon, but no magical art, yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Doesn't double either of them. Okay. Paul? Alright, Ludovica can kill the soldier. Oh, Ludovica can kill the soldier. Mercedes has a bow boon, but no magical art. Yeah, well, Mercedes is, like, bad. Alright, Paul? Or... yeah, Paul goes here. Without a knight, the units with defense have to tank. Yeah, Eric is kind of my tank right now, because I don't have a knight. And then paunch you. Iron Bow you. The Tatham Bow is also physical. What's the Tatham Bow? Mercedes gets the Tatham Bow if you don't war skip the map and meet some conditions. Oh, her paralog? You randomly get it on the Firiad map. It's from Cornelia on the Blue Lions only. What the heck? How have I never heard of this? So wait, what are the conditions you need for it? There's a thief that spawns and runs away as a reinforcement after arriving at a certain part of the Autoton Blue Lions map. What on earth? Chad, is this real? It's very random. It does sound random. It does sound very random. That iron shield on Eric is letting him be like a super tank. Plus he's just getting defense. Speed would be nice. I would like speed, please. I have a need for speed. The bow is also kind of bad. What is that bow? What does it do? Ooh. Halberd. Shit. Seth? What brings you here, princess? Sir Eric, you seem to be excited as always. Of course. How could I not be? This is the perfect opportunity. This journey, it will certainly have even more battles like this. All of them are a test, and I will pass every single one of them. The excitement is welcome, but I would like you to break rank less often. Do not rush out into the enemy, demanding them to face you in battle. Our numbers are few, so we must use them efficiently. I'm not worried, Sir Paul. Now we have this goddess by our side, right? If she can save Lady Saros from danger, she can save me as well. Maybe she can guide my sword hand in the thick of battle, too. Really? You believed in all of that? Alright, I need you to dodge, buddy boy. Because I made a oopsie doozies. I made an oopsie doozies and didn't check your inventory. Attaboy. Attaboy. Seth versus the Fog of War Halberd guy. Just dodge. Or Joffrey versus the Horse Slayer guy. That is kind of the only strategy on that map, is like just get lucky and dodge. Compared to the Silver Bow, the Taltham Bow has 1 might, +5 hit, but +3 weight. Ah, so it like weighs you down. That's what's bad about it? Nice Jorb, y'all. It's just not worth getting. Yeah. Not worth the hassle. Oh, the Seteth support. The Seteth support. Yeah, we kill with the Seteth support. Okay. Fun fact about Inexhaustible, the brave one. What about it? It's one of the best weapons in Three Hopes. Yo, Three Hopes mention. Someday I'll finish that game, I said, lying. Like a liar. Lady Saros, may I ask you something? Yes, of course. What is it? I've always wondered, what was life like in Zanato? It was beautiful. It was nestled in mountains, inhabited by thousands of our kind. Safe from humanity, we spent our lives in pursuit of knowledge. Arts, culture, philosophy, martial arts? I can scarcely imagine it. What about you? Me? What was your life like? You're such a capable warrior, so maybe you perfected sword fighting? Oh, but you wield magic too, then perhaps not. What did you do in your free time? What games do children of our kind usually play? Do you have many friends? Maybe someone loved you? Please, no more. Right, Saros, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you cry. Please leave me be. I'm sorry. The memories of Matcha are too harsh. Matcha gotcha. The saddest part of the Taltham Bow 8 is that only physical units can proc its renewal. Isn't it in blue line? What? The saddest part of Taltham Bow is that only physical units can proc its renewal. Isn't it in Blue Lions? Wait, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with, why can only physical units use it? Okay, so we could Fua you. What they meant is only physical attacker with a crest of Lamine is Yuritsa. Oh! Okay. No, that makes sense. Oh, thank the gods you're here. I don't think we would have... I apologize for being so sudden, but I have to ask something at once. In the middle of battle? Why are you staring at me like this? Do you happen to have brothers, cousins, family you don't meet very often? I don't want to talk about it. Oh, I'm sorry, lady. Punch me for saying this if you must. It's just the only other person I've met with green hair is my master. I was wondering if you were related. Ah, forget this conversation happened. Wait. My hot hot take is that I like some of the relics and sacred weapons not being perfect matches. Yeah, I think it leans into the themes of Three Houses, where, like, the crest system's kind of bullshit. And I kind of like that. Crossbow moment. It's also like these heirloom weapons not being specifically made for the current generation is kind of cool. For sure. God, Paul, why are you so bad? No, Paul, why do you suck? Eric is the GOAT. Paul sucks. Then we have Crusher. Crusher was made for Annette. It's so, like, Annette favoritism moment, but I love it. We don't talk about Crusher. Wait, why don't we talk about Crusher? Thanks for the help. And here I assumed you were brigands. What are you doing? Stay back. Get out of here. Get out of the fight now, or stay close to one of us from now on. What the hell do you mean? You're unarmed. This isn't a game. This is a real battle. I'm not letting an unarmed civilian anywhere near the line of fire. Yeah, so that's what's bothering you? I've got no sword or bow, but I ain't defenseless. My fists are my weapons. My master taught me to fight, and I can run past horses and snap lances like twigs. I know you don't believe me. Nobody does. But I don't really care. I can't say I'm entirely convinced, yeah. But if you are confident, I won't stop you from fighting. I will keep an eye on you, however. Even if you can take care of yourself, I must protect everyone all the same. Oh, you've arrived? Good. Now stand still. The humans are too slow. Do we really need to do this? There's only a handful of them. They are insolent. We will offer them one favor. Release the machines. Oh, shit! The automatons. I've spotted another ambush. Lady Saris, it appears to be... What in the name of the goddess? Chicole, what did you spot? Something I've never seen before. Lady Saris is approaching us. Those creatures appear to slow, but we can't escape, so we can escape before they reach us, but I've never seen you be afraid before. Everyone move! Now! Death is approaching us from the south! Alright, Ludovica, nope. Nope. Eric the GOAT. Countess Neville. So you too have sold yourself to Maurice. Ah, the little Hresvelg. I was given an order to kill you, and I will enjoy it. I don't understand. Where is your honor? Where is your pride? How did he blind you? He turned you into a beast terrorizing the people. Know this, Wilhelm. I've always hated your father. I've always hated you. Naive idiots distracted by your honor. Today, I am ending this. Stand still. Sorry, just had to take a antibiotic for my tooth. Alright, Paul, you got this, buddy. Paul the goat! The Titans on this map are very funny. Of Tomat. Created with unknown technology. If enemy weapon weight is greater than enemy... If weapon weight is greater than enemy weapon weight, plus 2 damage, plus 50% hit, plus 5% crit. Somehow I don't think they're gonna need to score a critical hit on me. Somehow I just don't think that's, you know, gonna be necessary. Wait, no, stop, please! I don't want to die. Sorry, Nivelle, but you died. Worthless. Wilhelm, what are you doing here? Is that the body of a leader of the border guards? Her name was Nivelle, Countess of the South Coast and royal vassal. The commander of the troops in Enbar was Sir Joff. I have known both since my teenage years. They were vassals of the king. Like my father, they lost their lands when Nemesis sent Maurice here as duke. This is where our fates diverged. They surrendered to Maurice? The duke offered us all a simple deal, a chance to serve him as soldiers. Pardon and salary for your service. Never mind surrendering your honor. Never mind serving as accomplices to the tragedy that had befallen his land. They accepted it. I don't understand why. Why would they give up their ideals? Not only that, but they held us back. They held back nothing against us. It's as if those years of family friendship vanished into mist. Wilhelm, it's my fault. Before Maurice, Helsfresfeld were supposed to be the symbols of chivalry. We were supposed to teach the others by example. Had we fulfilled our duty, it would not have happened. From your eyes, I think I can tell you think I am right. Tell me so. I will not get angry. Sethelene, you told me that you believe you can trust him. But can I trust him? Can I move him further to my destiny? Can I move him to further my destiny? You're wrong, Wilhelm. Can't you see the truth? Those people made their choice and accepted it. The suffering that came with it. The only people that you can blame are Nemesis and Maurice. They brought this honor upon them. They brought this honor upon you and the people you... They brought this horror upon you and the people you once held dear. Yes, but I too feel the same. Nemesis destroyed everything I once held dear. My brothers, my sisters. When witnessing such injustice to seek revenge becomes necessary, Mother told me this too. She told me to avenge her and everyone's death. And now, even if I may feel dismay that I was unable to save everyone, I cannot blame myself. I know who it is at fault. I know what I must do. And if you suffered from him, like me, then... I'm sorry, It's all good, Saros. I understand you. I'm not sure I agree, but my mind feels a little clearer. Thank you. Wait up! Finally caught up. You left without even a thanks. We're in a hurry, so indeed. You must be the archer from earlier. I saw you provoke the soldiers into a skirmish at the border. That was very irresponsible of you. By the gods, you're another one nagging. You clearly saw that it wasn't my fault. Besides, you and us cleared the border without much issue. And judging from what I heard, they were going on to fight you anyway. That is true, but it does not address my concern. I'm sorry, who are you exactly? Something tells me you're not an average traveler. You have a very good eye, lady. My name's Sheldrick Varley. And I'm an apprentice blacksmith in Mercurius. Wait, Varley, is that Bernadetta? What's Varley Three Houses? Count Varley. Yes, he is Bernadette's ancestor. I'm traveling on a mission for Master Index, in fact. There's something I need to bring to him in Mercurius. Actually, would you just mind making a stop there? I'm sure he would be delighted to hear about how you helped me out. We were planning to stop there to restock, in fact, but I feel I should leave the decision to you, Lady Saros. If we're already stopping Mercurius, then I wouldn't mind. Splendid! Will we also travel together? I'd be lucky to be beside such a beauty. I'll join your team if you can. Ugh. Change your plans, Lady Joanna. We'll be traveling with Lady Saros from now on. Oh, that's fine. Really? That's not the reaction I was expecting. What you mean? Now I'm supposed to say no to the traveling with a whole bunch of soldiers keeping us safe? Well, martial artists seem like confident folks to me. I sort of assumed you'd want some knights making it easy for you. Boy, I ain't stupid. If I'm paid to bring Mercurius in one piece, it's not as if it was dangerous. Not if it was dangerous or not. Yeah, mastering the other brawlers can be stuck up with honor and crap, but I've gotten over that. And I just want to finish the job and move on with my life. Gods, don't make it sound like this has been the worst job of your life. No, but you could have taken this journey a bit more seriously, you know? Alright, we just gonna stand here or will you lead me to their camp? Oh, right. Her difficulties. Mercurius is the fortress where you fight the Death Knight. Oh. Oh, we got the Three Houses monastery music. We're just outside Mercurius, Lady Saros, Sir Wilhelm. Only a bit and we'll be within its splendid walls. I can't believe it. We've been traveling for so long since the border skirmish, and yet we've not encountered a single hostile force. No bandits, no assassins. Well, we are no longer on Dark Marius' soil, lady. These lands of the Dukedom of Bartels are longer on Dark Marius' soil, lady. These lands of the Dukedom of Bartels are ruled by the Duchess Lamine. She's the kindest and most thoughtful of the heroes of King Nemesis. So you say. It's certainly been a welcome change of pace. Sheldrick, what can we expect of your master? He's in the city, correct? Indeed, Master Index is an unmatched smith. I am his apprentice and servant. Not only that, but he dabbles in ancient knowledge and legends. He asked me to bring him a specific thing related to his research. It's a trade secret, but it took a lot of work to extract it. Regardless, I figured you may forge something as he may forge you something as thanks for your aid. Oh, that won't be necessary. Please, I insist. If not master, then I myself can make something for you. You did save my life after all. Chicole, you seem concerned again. What did you see? I did not think my emotions are so clearly visible on my face. Yes, indeed. The gate of the city is closed. Numerous soldiers stationed in its premises. Huh? What in the world? What do you do now? This can't be right. Mercurius is always open during the day. Unless... we need to approach the gate. I need to see what's going on. Commander Castelnau. The city has been put under martial law. There's resistance, but they're rounding up miscreants by the dozens. Perhaps this wasn't suicide after all. Is that all? We only want... well, only one thing, Commander. Towers have spotted an armed force approaching the gates. Oh, no. It isn't large, sir. Only a handful. I don't think this warrants... You don't understand. This could be anyone. What if it's a trap sent by the Duchess? What if one of the houses of Nemesis is among them? That doesn't seem likely. I knew I shouldn't have made that deal with those bastards. We need to crush them quickly. But before they bring even more of the Duchess's troops here. It's as I feared. They're not flying the banners of the dukedom. Someone has conquered the castle, you imply? That cannot be. King Nemesis forbids war between the vassals of the crown. The banner seems crude and not a design I've seen flown by any noble. I'm guessing they must be the rebels flying such a hastily sewn banner. Man, why would the guards of Mercurius mutiny? And gods, why did it have to be now? Never mind that for now. They're heading our way. I can only assume they think we are the dukedom's troops. We should retreat. They won't give chase if they see us flee. I think they'll think they scared of a pack of bandits. If the guards have mutinied, then the city folk may be in danger. We cannot simply let them get away with this. You gotta be kidding me, are you mad? There's a handful of us. We can't storm Mercius by ourselves. Lady Saros, what do you say? Something tells me that I must meet this Master Indek. If it means I must fight through these mutineers, so be it. Well, fine. I suppose if the mutineers thin their ranks, we stand a sliver of a chance. Sir Wilhelm, I cannot believe that the scoundrel is making more sense than you. Even if we fight through the guards of the wall, what do we do next? Swing our way through the city? Don't tell me you wish to conquer. Calm, Paul. I've never implied anything of the like. I must help the people. That has always been my sworn duty. If the Duchess is a good woman, as he says, that means helping her. No, I have no dreams of conquest. But, sir... And we are backed by more than our own strength. Saros is protected by her goddess, and I am sure she will help her. And thus all of us. Sir, please. It's true, isn't it, Saros? Well, put the disgust aside. This could work. Yes, she will protect us, but you must listen to me. Do as I say. Follow what I say. We are at your service. We still don't have enough for a staff. The economy seems really tight. Yeah, 900 for a staff. What's the Rocky Burlock? Is that's strength? I think we use that on Joanna because brave. Maybe I should have sent Cethaline into the mage class. Because she's about to become, like, worthless. Your playthrough of this hack has inspired me to try it. Really fun. Yeah, I'm having fun with it. You could sell a shield. I could. I kind of like having a shield on Eric. And I'm thinking Chicole, because Jagan moment. Maybe some of them will drop some more gold. Iron Axe, Speedwing. Oh, Heal Staff. Okay, so we'll get a heal staff from that mutineer in the castle. Ooh, we're gonna get a thief too. Ernest. Penniless adventurer struggling to set up a merchant business. Hussar. Light cavalry with high speed and precision. Equips swords. What is the saber? Oh, it's a crit sword. Oh no, they're horse myrmidons, aren't they? Okay. Is this GBA? This is an FE8 hack, yes. This city gate is locked, but there could be another route. See these soldiers? They're standing in front of some kind of contraptions. I'm guessing they lower ladders to access the inside of the wall. I'm sure you can do the rest, Lady Saros. You're as intelligent as you are handsome. Well, this is a predicament. I didn't even steal anything this time. Are they just rounding up anyone who looks funny at their rebellion? Keep your mouth shut back there. I can hear you, you know. I know you can. I'm not planning on staying here. The door lock, an old Leicester construction. I could crack it in an instant, but that would be suicide. Maybe if that guard were to go. Alright, so Wilhelm, do this. Nice, nice. Alright, Eric. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. Alright, just hit. Just hit. Good job. Good job, Ludovica. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious. Holy macaroni. Okay. Does anyone remember FE1 crossbows? I do. They're the mini crit bows. That's basically what these are. I didn't even know FE1 has crossbows. Yeah, they're called bow guns, but they're basically crossbows. Although they don't work like Radiant Dawn. They do factor your strength in. It's just they're like mini killer bows basically. They have some crit. Fighting, I see. They're saying bandits. Alright, fair enough. I hope they come this direction. I'd rather not spill blood for this mutiny. Ooh, can we recruit you? A Knight of the Bartel's Dukedom. Has a good heart, but is a bit lazy. Yeah, we can recruit you. Okay. Alright, Iron Lance you. The crit. The enemies with crit already. I'm scared. Okay, we Iron Sword you with Rhea. Anyway, if I recall, the saber is like this game's version of a Wu Dao or Shamshir. In that it's like mini kill. Ooh. Getting doubled by the Merc. Makes sense, Merc's a fast class, it's just concerning. Oh, that hit rate is also concerning. There we go! Who needs accuracy? Just always hit! Who cares about the hit rate? Just hit. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. Well, we might not be good. Holy shit, that's with the shield too. Oh, and we're not doubling? Why are you using the Horse Slayer? Have you played Homecoming? I have not played Homecoming. I didn't really care for Dream of Five or... Ugh! Reinforcements. I didn't really care for Dream of Five or Drums of War, so it's not high on my list. People keep saying to play it, and I'm like, I don't know, like, if I haven't liked the previous things that this person put out, like, why would this be different, you know? Okay, Bulpo U. Yes, the 6% crit. Okay. Sheldrick, thank you, you goat. I think people need to accept that, like, not everyone has the same tastes, right? And, like, I'm allowed to not like things, and that doesn't make them, like, objectively bad or anything. It's just different people like different stuff, you know? But what am I kidding? It's gamers, right? Not everyone... Gamers don't understand that. Iron Sword you. Lightning you. I do wish there was animation skip. That's one of my favorite quality of lifes. Where you hold down the left trigger, like the DS things. Holy shit, that's a good level. Get us on Bato. Nice dodge, Wilhelm. I've been playing Engage Maddening recently. Why do the Wyvernites in Solom have like 20 in every stat? Those enemies scale so fast. It's kind of ridiculous. Animation toggle is one of the QL things I wish every hack had. I feel the same way. I feel the exact same way. Nice crossbow, loser. Get lightnings. Use Shining Bow or Vantage Hurricane Axe? Yeah, Hurricane Axe Gaming. I'm always a proponent for Hurricane Axe Gaming. Alright, use up our last bandage. Heal up Sheldrick. Fast animations with the R button. This doesn't appear to have those either, because I've tried using it. Unless I'm pressing it wrong. But I also don't like fast animations. I think they look ugly. I prefer just having animation skip, like do it on the map. Paul! And fast animations can cause bugs sometimes with more advanced hacks. So I really don't like fast animations for like those reasons. Most ROMs can't handle speeding up animations, especially based on more recent titles. If there's, like, complex animations, it can cause issues. I learned that the hard way playing Gay Fates. Oh no, what happened to Gay Fates? Does that happen in UGF? Oh, there's a ballista. There's an evil ballista. The FPS on Dreadfighter Corrin's Shuriken animation was laggy. Are you sure that has to do with Gay Fates? I think that sounds like just animation lag, which is a known issue. The first time you load a new animation, it's gonna have a lot of animation lag. Isn't this the same music as one of the Badlands maps in TMGC? Oh, it might be. It does sound, so like, it's a Three Houses song, right? I prefer animations off when I play ROM hacks. See, I like them on, mostly because, like, it makes for a better streaming experience. But I like being able to skip certain animations. Like if there's like a 100% accuracy or something, being able to skip that, or like if I'm replaying a segment. There you are, Ludovica. I was looking for you. Sir Wilhelm! Sorry, you caught me by surprise. I must look like a mess. Not at all. Don't worry. Chigol was searching for someone to do weapon maintenance duty. And he told me you volunteered, is that right? Ah, yes, I did. I've already acquired the oil, the cloths. But aren't you already on kitchen duty? Scouting duty? Tending to the horses? I can do more! You also volunteered for clothing repair and march planning. Are you planning on taking up too many responsibilities? Especially knowing your situation? Huh? What's that supposed to mean? I haven't missed that you still hang onto your bottle from time to time. You've been getting better, but when the work demands precision, Sir Wilhelm, I can assure you you've nothing to worry about. I'm working on kicking my drinking habit, as you say. I'm not going to shirk any of my duties. Please, don't worry about it. Ah, this broth is overcooking. Oh dear. Okay, so there's the ballista up here. Oh shit, set this in ballista range. That's not good. Okay, he attacked Wilhelm instead. Why can I remember every minor detail about Three Houses so well? I mean, isn't it a game you really like? I imagine you've played it quite a bit. Maybe that's why? Eric, go! I just can't play Three Houses anymore. Why not? Do you get worn out? That's fair. I'm burnt out on it. Yeah. Mood. Oh, hi. Reinforcement spam. Moment. You don't look like bandits. And you don't look as willing to fight as the rest of these soldiers. You'd be right. Frankly, I'm not too fond of exerting myself, but I'd rather not fight for Commander Constellio either if I could. What's going on? You're mutineers, right? Something like that. Constellio mumbled something about the Duchess intending to relieve us or cut wages for the rest. We were supposed to intimidate her with this, and then she'd be scared into negotiation and we receive a better cut. You're not with her, are you? I hear she's a noble ruler, but I do not serve her, no. We are wandering knights, escorting a woman to her home. Then allow me to join you. Even though I don't agree with Castellio, I'm a mutineer now. I can't stay here. Your cause, however, sounds noble enough. I offer my lance to you. Just don't expect me to do too much, would you? I can't say I can guarantee that, but I'm in no position to refuse. We need all the help we can get. You're welcome to fight with us. Okay, let's get you out of here. Sword Slayer. Oh, he's an Axe Lance Knight. Bum, ba, da, da. Here they come. Alright, Ironbow you. I'm surprised it's not just axes, because that's the rank you need for Armor Knight in this game. Yeah. In Three Houses, yeah. Defense 13, attack 13. Alright, go here with the Iron Axe. You can do some nonsense. Prince Ephraim. Hi, Ephraim. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da. Hey, Ford. Yo, he is Ford! Washed moment! I do like the Axe Armor Knight animations. They look pretty cool. Like, very smooth. I don't know why I like them so much, but I do. Evil and intimidating Ephraim jump scare. I would rather be a Ford than an Alfred. Maybe after we finish comparing all the good units, we can start comparing, like, mid units. Because I think Ford versus Alfred might be an interesting question. I suspect Alfred would win. Mostly because people meme on Ford for sucking. Whether that's deserved or not. I like Alfred a lot. As a unit or as a character, I think Alfred's pretty bad as a unit. I made a Alfred is secretly bad video talking about it. Get you a shield. Punch. Fort doesn't suck. It's only third unpromoted Cav and Sacred Stones is a bad position. I mean, I think he is the worst of them, right? I would say he's definitely more usable than people say, but a popular YouTuber made a video saying he's bad, so he'll never recover from that. Now we gotta just choke this point. There's Ford haters? Yeah. I mean, like, he's not great, right? Like, he's not any sort of... He's not secretly top tier or anything. Defensive 9. I'm worried about this guy with the halberd is the problem. Okay, the Iron Sword Jew. Alfred is secretly top tier. I did think I liked the video title for Alfred is secretly bottom tier because I thought it was, one of the things we talked about in the video is how, like, engaged units are all, unfortunately, pretty straightforward, so that's why there's not a lot of, like, you know, secret engage analysis stuff. Alright, I'm hoping the halberd guy will go for Rhea and we can kill him and then we can choke the point with Eric and Lestic. You're either Pandreo or you're not. I mean, Ivy's better than Pandreo, right? Because she's got flight and, like, mixed bulk. I know someone's gonna pipe up and say speed issue, but, like, speed's relatively easy to fix. Like, Ivy can double stuff. Ivy is kind of cheating. Why is that? Because she's the best unit in the game? Or are we still coping Kagetsu? Who's the best physical unit, in fairness? Uh-oh. Lestic's about to get cooked. Oh, he's not doubled. That's good. I like that in an Armor Knight. Chloe is the best unit in the game? Wait, is there still... That's an unreal amount of Chloe cope. I'm aware that, like, there's Chloe cope, and I do think Chloe's, like, of the early game units, you know, one of the better ones. But best unit in the game is kind of wild, not gonna lie. How do you feel about Wary Fighter? Well, the only game that I'm aware of it really being in... This would be so good to have a healer here. Who drops the heal staff? The mage does, doesn't he? Yeah. Alright. The only game that I'm really aware of it in is Fates. Is it in any other game? In Fates, it's not very good because speed stacking is, like, relatively trivial. If speed is the best stat in Fire Emblem, why does speed plus 3 cost 500 SP while the others cost 2k? Because the idea of a best stat in Fire Emblem is sort of an inherently flawed question, is why. Zero times zero is still zero. Like, I don't like the whole best worst stat thing, because it looks at them in, like, a weird vacuum. You know, Lyn, for example, a very fast unit. Generally considered pretty bad. The worst stat one is even, like, the worst stat arguments are even sillier, I would say. Because you get stuff like, you know, luck being the worst stat because it's a stat of thresholds, but, like, speed is also a stat of thresholds, right? They're all stats of thresholds, if we're being honest. Or, like, my favorite is the people who hate on res because in the GBA games you can just pure water. Every stat is circumstantial. Strength is only useful if you reach KO threshold. Speed is only useful if you double or if you don't get doubled. Yeah, exactly. I think rather than saying, like, XYZ is the best stat, like, look at a character's entire toolkit, right? Is the important thing. Luck is a useless stat. Why do I see 1% crits everywhere? Luckbane is such an interesting downside for a unit. I sort of talked about this in the FE12 playthrough, because I think it was Berwick brought up the idea of, like, a Jagan with a Luckbane. Do you have the heal staff? Yeah, give that to Flame. But, like, Rutger, right? As a unit, his downside is his luck sucks. And, like, that makes him a lot worse in an Iron Man than, like, casual play. Because he's just always facing crit. Unless, I guess, you can grind supports and stuff, right? 2 ballista shots. Alright, let's just drain them with Lestic. Whoops. I meant to rescue the other guy. It's fine. Luckbane isn't interesting because every ROM hack gives like 10 characters unsalvageably low luck. I mean, if you give an early Hoplon guard, I think it can be interesting because it's basically like the player agreeing to... It's basically minus an inventory slot, right? I know, in Burger King, there's a lot of low luck characters, but I can't think of any other hacks where there's a lot of low luck characters sort of fighting over the Hoplon guard. Jagan with a luck boon? That's just Marcus, isn't it? Doesn't Marcus have, like, an absurdly high luck and res? Relative to the rest of Alib? Wilhelm! Ah, Saros, you scared me. What's going on? Chikol told me that you were going to take a detour through some village. When I asked why, he said it was your insistence. Is that not the way? It's not on the way, so why did you sidetrack us? There's something wrong with that? Our objective isn't going anywhere. Well, I don't want to waste time. I wanted my mission to be done as soon as possible. The world's not going to turn upside down if you take a day of rest. And I did this because, well, we never got a chance to spend that day in Enbar. So I wanted to show you around the town. I remembered it from my travels. And it'd also be a welcome break from the constant fighting we've seen thus far. Welcome break? I don't understand you, Wilhelm. We're fighting a war. Death may come for us at any time. How can your mind think of even taking a day off? Not a single bone in my body wishes for rest. I just wish to push forward. Perhaps it's because of the trauma, but you were just as traumatized as me, no? Well, I'm not in my trauma. I'm me. I'm someone who enjoys visiting new places, traveling and meeting people. That stayed true to me no matter how many estates or parents I've lost. You weren't completely boring before you ended up here, were you? You too had hobbies and things you enjoyed and free time, no? Well, of course. Sounds to me like you need that break even more than I first assumed. In that case, it's settled. Don't run off anywhere after this battle is done. I even heard that a puppet show is held in the town every once in a while. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. A lot of TMGC units have low luck? Really? Did I just not notice? I might have just not noticed. Every time I see Wilhelm, I think he's like younger Geralt. He's one of Edelgard's ancestors. I believe, because he's a Hresvelg. I found that a lot of my units in TMGC had low luck. Maybe I just didn't notice. Joseph, Desmond, Jeff, and Layla. Yeah, I remember Layla. I didn't remember Desmond having low luck. I remember Jeff, too. I mean, that's 4 units in a cast of, like, 80, right? I'm expecting Wilhelm to cause discourse. Oh god, we can't escape the Three Houses discourse. There's no escape. Honey Charm helps to hide them. True. True. His last name is Fresfelg. The joke was obvious. Who do we want to give the Speedwing to? Is Johanna have, like, shit speed? No, she was just getting double because mercs are fast. Maybe Eric? Patch up Eric's speed if he's gonna be like our bulky frontliner. Longbow moment. My goat is gonna be so epic. Oh, right, I forgot you're like Eric pilled. Sir Garcia. That's not Garcia, Sedith, you stupid. Punch, punch! Lightbrand Lance Reaver. How does Lightbrand work in this game? It's just a light magic sword. 9 might, 9 attack. Okay. Banana, na 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 na, banana na na na. Celine has a silly high luck side engage, which means she can be a reliable user of Divine Pulse. Isn't that usually put on like Hortensia, right? Because staff missing, staff accuracy moment. Speaking of accuracy moments, fucking accuracy moments. I've been using Swordmaster Saline in my current engage run. What, with like 11 sword? Hortensia also has a lot of luck, yeah. And it helps with the staff accuracy moments. I think Hortensia is the best Byleth user. Why is that? What, she gives dex on her dance, right? Because she's a flyer? Or is it speed? Calves give dex, right? Calves get, like, screwed over in engage. Flyers give res. Oh no, but that's one of the stats that, GPA heads say is the worst stat ever. Why would you do that to yourself? Why would you give yourself a bad stat? Smiley face. She has a good personal strength growth. What is Celine's personal strength growth? I haven't tried going physical Celine, because I don't really use her long term. Sir Eric, stop! Huh? I was about to ride to the fight. What's the matter? I would rather you not. What? What's that paper? Your performance has gotten worse since last time I brought this up to you. Poor handling of your lance and sword techniques, which do not follow the manual. Overtaxing your horses during battle. Loud yelling and talking during battle, which may reveal your position. Usage of fists, shoulders, and legs to attack enemies instead of your weapons. You know, Sir Paul, this reminds me. I have been keeping an eye on how you're doing in fights too, inspired by you. Is this relevant? A bit, maybe. You don't seem to be doing too well seem to be doing all that well yourself. More than once I saw you miss the chance to take down an isolated soldier, which led to them rejoining the rest of the forces safely. Well, in that case, I wasn't servant of I. And whenever Sir Wilhelm commands us to charge, you always lag behind me. Then I'm forced to confront the strongest enemy troops all by myself. What gives? Fine, you made your point. Go on, ride to the fight. That's A rank, right? No, that's only B rank. Okay, I thought that was A rank. Salient's personal growth and strength or magic are about equal. Yo, the Hoenn special. The Hoenn special. Okay, what the hell I just checked? 25 and 35 is a decent difference. Yeah, 10%. Her strength growth is higher? 25 at 35? Damn, that's wild. She's been avoiding me for days. Are you there, Sethaline? Ah, Lady Saros! Sorry. Please, you don't have to be. It was the first time I could speak sincerely with you, and yet I fumbled it completely. I shouldn't have begun with the topic so sensitive to you. I didn't expect such mellow tone from you. Did your father order you to make amends with me? No! Well, yes. He didn't have to. This wasn't your fault, Sethaline, and I'm doing better. I spent some time beneath the stars, and my heart went back to rest. Huh? What's wrong? Nothing. I simply have never tried to relax like that. By stargazing? Really? The stars are beautiful. I enjoy watching and counting them. Yet I've always been more drawn to the sea. So vastly beautiful and also immensely deep. Me and Father could spend hours doing a fishing minigame and watching the waves. Fishing? What is a fishing minigame? What? You've never heard of fishing minigames? I know little about what people do by the sea, unfortunately. I've never seen it. Well, that won't do. Once we finish your journey, we must take you there. Oh dear. And thus, the monastery minigame begins. Stop being mean to fishing minigames. Only you can prevent fishing minigames. Uh-oh. My phone's going off. It's about lunchtime. I thought you had shove. Can we not shove? Wait, why can't I shove Lestic? Is it a con thing? Oh, is this like Tellius, where you can only shove people of the proper con? Interesting. There you are. I finally tracked you down. Hi, who are you? I'm Ross. Oh, I'm Ross. I don't like how it's not stated in the description. Yeah, that's a little... That feels like an oversight. That feels like a bit of an oversight. Because my plan was to shove him into soldier range. It's not a huge deal. It didn't, like, cost me anything. But glad to find it out here instead of elsewhere, you know? Lestic, go bonk. I see a general boss on the throne. Thankfully, we have an answer for that. We have the dactyl. Well, that might be an answer. Yeah, that's an answer. That's pretty much an answer. So we just need to get this thief out of jail. I played FE7 today, so those guys terrify me. I'm so sorry for your loss. So we'll dactyl you. FE7's a weird game where you fight a trillion zero stat guys and they get jump scared by the bosses having actual stats. Yeah, the bosses, they're pretty obnoxious in FE7. Hey, can you hear me? You're fighting the guards. I know I may seem suspicious, but I'd like to help you. They locked me up for some nonsense. Hold on, let me just crack this lock a moment. Oh, and my name's Ernest. I'd ask if you're interested in my wares, but I'm still working on that. Oh, Anna Ancestor. Wait. Ernest, Crest of Ernest, Anna Ancestor. Holy crap, you're right. Yeah, I didn't make the connection at first. But yeah, red-haired, merchant, thief, Crest of Ernest, it's Anna. The heavy spear. They really want me to kill this with anything other than dactyl. Too bad! Get Wilhelmed! I am behind 5 layers of armor-proof armor. Do your worst! Yo, no, Wilhelm! I don't understand. I took all the precautions. I can't believe it. Cirrus, do you realize what we've accomplished? This was more than a mere city guard. Their numbers, it was as if we fought against an army. And we won. Judging from the look on your face, I can already tell how you feel. It's exhilarating. It really is. And it was thanks to the protection of the goddess. It, and us channeling her will, the world bends according to her wish. And when she, Mother, dictated my duty of revenge to me, I understood that exactly. That, as long as I believe in her, remember her, avenge her, she will protect me. Fodlan has so many deities, it's difficult to keep track by now. Yet none seem to help drive away the suffering which plagues this land. You, however, perhaps you were onto something. Thank you, Saros. Just so the record shows, despite the victory, I retained my original position. This was a reckless, risky move which may yet bring catastrophic consequences. It's not over yet. That's true, this was only the gate. The city itself lies ahead. And we're stretching our capabilities. We're still a small group of fighters. But if Sheldrick, if the city is occupied, will we find your master safe and sound? Master Indek is stronger than some treasonous guardsmen. Oh, Master Indek is stronger than some treasonous guardsmen. What's more concerning is what will be between him and us and him. I can't even tell what brought this rebellion about, much less what they have. So, what he's telling us is that we should expect the worst. Well, no, I'd be more optimistic. With 80 Saros, I'm sure we won't lose. Hey, wait up! You descended from the wall without waiting for me. That was a little rude. Who are you? We freed one of the guard's prisoners during the assault. Or rather, he freed himself once we moved in the chamber. Ernest, was it? That's correct. Adventurer, merchant, locksmith, at your service. If you have room, may I stay with you for now? You're clearly capable. I, meanwhile, am hardly safe in Mercius right now. They arrested me off the street. If you are a merchant, then do you not plan to return to your shop? Ah, how about that? To be clear, I'm an aspiring merchant. It's a dream of mine. However, I've not had much luck. It's the thing. It's another reason to tag along, in fact. Figures I could break through if I journey around. Get a sense of the world market. I'm not sure we should pick up every wanderer on our path. Please, I'm no mere wanderer. You'll find a few with my skills on the street. I have a master knowledge of locks. I can sneak around and locate what you need. And, if it doesn't cut it, my sword hand isn't shabby either. But, you intend to storm the city, no? I listen to your conversation. Then you need every soldier you can get. I'm right here ready to serve. Fine, you have a point. I would rather you not have us regret the decision later, Ernest. Trust me, you won't. Still got it. Her allies. The situation is less in control than we would desire, Arcanesis. Resistance in the city has not ceased. What's worse, can you see it? The smoke coming from the city gates. They have fallen. Lamine must have reached the city. We have failed. Stomping on a handful of rebels will not intimidate her like we need. It's not her. Lamine would have brought more soldiers than a handful. No, it's a group of would-be heroes. Humanity has a tendency for impulsive acts they deem heroic. Our plans are unchanged. Mercius needs to be captured and burned. Lamine must be taught what happened to beasts who defy their masters. You would best be correct. It would not be good to fail at your first mission from Agastia. I will not fail. The city's in chaos. There's fighting in the streets. Are those soldiers loyal to the Duchess? It makes sense that some would resist. It's good that we arrived when we did. Perhaps we've turned the tide. Then let's focus on fighting Indek. He's our first priority. If the mutiny is collapsing, then we need not risk our lives in the fight. Hold on, who is that? Ah! Fight back! Bye, Amelia. Ah! This miscreant attacked me. Kill him. No! You won't get away with this! You betrayed Justice Lamine and terrorized the city! Even I can't stand idly by and watch as he suffers your occupation. These are not soldiers, they're civilians. They picked up the spear to take fight to the oppressor. I cannot stand by and let them get killed. Saros, we must help them. I understand your heartache, Sir Willem, but is it wise? I will surely sound like a retainer, but we should not pick fights we cannot win. Yes, I understand. It is what logic dictates, and yet, we've already seen this before. We fought in Enbar. Why should we not fight here? My oath as a knight demands me sacrifice in the name of the weak. You may search for Master Index. I will head out to the city. No, Wilhelm? Saros? You will not be alone. The goddess will protect you, and so will I. I knew that you would understand it. Knights, new orders! Prepare for attack! Saros, Nerea, are you conscious of what you're doing? You keep invoking our dead, powerless mother. You lie that she protects us. No. She lives, Chikol. I saw her save me with my own eyes. She protects what remains of Nabatea, like she always has. So this is dead, Rhea. Nabatea is gone. I told you so from the beginning. I did not wish to challenge you at first, but now that you abuse this delusion, if it continues, we'll drive these people to their death because of it. Lie. Yes, I apologize. Let us prepare for battle. Alright. Let's give Paul the Horse Slayer, Eric the Heavy Spear, I don't pick fights I can't win. No, not the fights I can't win. These are the loyalists. We got some Amelia archetypes. Bandits over there. Okay. I don't know how I feel about fists being weaker than axes with Brave. I mean, it's true to 3 houses, right? Sir Gareth? It's time to move. The rebels are overtaking the city. They must be punished. This isn't right. What was that, Sir Gareth? Nothing. Right. Our group awaits your command, sir. Huh. Oh, dear goddess, no. Is anyone there? I'm not looking for a fight, but if you're hostile... Okay, calm down. You can't protect everyone, but you can protect this place. Sheldrick better be as far away from this mess as possible. Alright, Dactyl, you... Just shy. Eric washed moment. Eric washed moment. Or is he a Jagan? Is he washed or is he a Jagan? I'm gonna head out. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for hanging out. Always a blast. Bolt bow you. Feed him all your stat boosters and he becomes good. Heal up the loyalists. Banana, banana. I mean, FA1 Jagan is great if you feed him all the stat boosters. Is that true? Is that true, gamers? The stat boosters are pretty incredible in FE1. They do carry a lot. Like, that's true. I've never played FE1. I have 0% at FE1. I forget how I handed out the stat boosters, other than that I boosted Marth up for the final map, obviously. How many boosters is investment versus favoritism? Good question. Oh shit. Lives at 1, baby. Lives at 1. Jagan's highest growth rate is 30%. I thought it was 10. I'm pretty sure it's 10%. At least in FE3 Book 1, it's 10%. Because I recently edited an FE3 ROM to get a 0% growths. 07 Loyalists! I wonder if we get penalized if all these loyalists die, because I don't really know how I could save them. They seem suicidal. At least these ones are killing the mages. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh no! He's dead. It's Sojover. Oh, thank you! Oh. Fucking... Really? Doesn't even kill. No, you shouldn't have come here. Oh, he is the Inexhaustible! Which ironically has durability and therefore is exhaustible. Eating up stat boosters makes you an Agnes archetype. Jagening out. We're jagening out. Just shy. Just shy. If you really want to optimize stat boosters, it's usually just a rich get rich situation. Yeah, especially the way that I play, right? Especially in zero growth Z modes. Who's a better Jagan between Tower and Desmond? Tower. Tower. Tower is fucking incredible. What's your rating of this game so far? I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Desmond is awesome. Desmond is quite cool, but Tower is just a whole other level. Tower doesn't have the dismounted arc that Desmond does, where it's kind of like, oh, okay, you're kind of being you. Is Tower a bit too good at sex? Actually, I don't know. Does the church that Tower used to be a part of have like a chastity vow? I mean, it can't. He's got a son. So we know canonically Tower has had sex. And Tower's son is the reason why he ended up having to like betray the church. So by that sense, he is a bit too good at sex. I used Desmond all the way through endgame, and it's incredible how long that guy can live just off his bases. His bases are really good. I mean, I used him in 0%, right? For a long time. Cerulean Crescent just doesn't appeal to me. That's fair. One of the things I say in my review is that it's not going to be for everyone. There's definitely going to be people who don't like it, but the people who like it are going to love it. And I am thankfully one of the people who loves it. Because it's very much like... It does kind of go skill bonanza. And I know, you know, people will say like, oh, it's not actually that skill bonanza because like... There's Lex Talionis games that go even more skill bonanza, right? But I think compared to like vanilla Fire Emblem, it's sort of on the same page as like Engage, right? Where there's a lot going on. The Emblem Rings in Engage, I mean, right? Where like, you just have a freaking fuck ton of tools. Player phases take like 8 million years / pause. And that's just not going to appeal to everyone, right? But it appeals to me. The enemies don't have skills other than Rosetta. I mean, sure, but your units have like 8 bajillion skills. I think that's generally the best way to handle a skill bonanza. Is focus on player unit skills rather than enemy unit skills. As much as I like Conquest doing difficulty through skills, it does get like a bit much, and without the DS's bottom screen, it's harder to check enemy skills too, which can be a problem. I like enemies having skills. I mean, Act 3 of CC, enemies have skills, right? But you're the recruitable one. Who recruits you? Can either of them, or is it just him? No. Okay, so it's just him. Alright, how do we want to do this? First, we do need to get this house. Paul moment. Fucking Paul moment. Blonde Sword Myrmidon, it's a Beowulf archetype. CC enemies are fairly high quality to compensate for skills. Yeah, I like that approach. I like that approach. That's the hacks that I like the most tend to have that approach, right? CC, TMGC, not really skills, but the personal weapons in Four Kings. I think the same principle where like you get bonkers personal weapons in Four Kings, but the enemies have bonkers stats to sort of compensate for that. Damn, your accuracy. You keep having accuracy problems, girly pop. Oh my god. See? See? I've been getting into FE hacks recently. Your recommendations have been handy. I'm glad you like them. Okay, but we get strength. We got luck too. That's gonna help with the accuracy. Skill and luck. But yeah, I see, okay, so, for example, if a subset of mages called Court Mages, every single one of them had lunge always for 4 maps, that would be fine. That's the approach 3 Houses does, and I think if you're going to do enemy skills, I prefer that approach. Again, as much as I like Conquest, I do think that I prefer when the skills are tied to specific enemy. Engage does that too, in Maddening, where there's the Maddening exclusive skills, and there's class by class. It makes it easier to read at a glance instead of having to check, okay, this one has even-handed, okay, this one has odd-handed, this one has lunge, okay, what does this one have again? Oh, that's even-handed, and you go back and forth, like, checking them all. It just gets to be a lot, I think. Especially now that we've moved off of the DS, because the thing is, on the 3DS, that's manageable because the 2 screens make it very easy to check skills at a glance. Even though Engage's UI, like, it does its best, I think it is still a little obnoxious to check skills. In the old days, the art of cavalry belonged solely to the noble elite. Armored cavaliers were the norm. Now, however, things have changed. King Nemesis is uprooting the old elites. New forms of warfare follow. Hussars are professional mercenaries, lightly armored, and yet just as deadly. But they have a weakness. A shield such as this will stop their charge. Use this to bring peace to the city. Hoplon Guard! We got ourselves a Hoplon Guard, y'all! We got ourselves a Hoplon Guard! I hate how homogenous the enemies in Three Houses are. It does definitely limit the variety to do skills that way. Uh-oh. Okay, good. He's a dodge tank. It does definitely limit the variety. I'll give you that. But I think the sort of the ease of use makes up for it. Hoplondy's nuts. Like, I like just knowing. Oh, that's an archer? Archers have poison strike, right? Oh, that's a, in engage, the martial master, they have self-destruct, right? Like, knowing that and being able to plan around it instead of having to, like, form, okay, this guy's got this guy's got that, da 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 da. Like, once you know, okay, these guys have pass, you know, thieves have pass, that sort of stuff, like, that's just good, right? Every enemy of the same class has the same weapons. I like when a formation does that, so you can sort of know the stats you're gonna have to face against. This low percentage crit from the crossbow is making me sweat bullets. Like, someone's gonna get 8% crit and die. Chat, how do we feel about enemies with low percent crit? I'm always terrified of them. Although at least we did just get the Hoplon Guard, so we have an anti-crit tool now, which I think is sort of what makes, like, it more forgivable. God, these loyalists are getting massacred. I don't know how I'm supposed to save them. You get boots for saving them all? Are you joking? You're joking, right? I hope you're joking. If you're not joking, that's evil. Because, like, some of them died on turn 1. You gotta be joking. I'm kidding, don't worry. Okay, good. If only support didn't take up the time, then I could kill this guy. Kill this person? Kill this person? It sounded funny. Yeah, no, it is funny. It scared me. Anything with crits makes me sad because those odds are not practical to plan around. Yeah. Jagan 1% crit moment. The Jagan 1% crit moment. Excelblum archetype. Hey, Ludovica, it's been a while, hasn't it? Oh, Eric, was it? Hi. Sorry I look so unkempt. You're not wrong. You were a lot more tight back in Castle Hirschfeld. But that's no problem. We've all changed, except Paul, I suppose. Nagging as ever. Yes, true. And you know you ain't hiding that stink of whiskey well. When'd you get the taste for that? You never struck me as the hard liquor type. I guess I gravitated towards it when beer stopped doing it for me. But I have stopped. I know it's a bad habit. I'm tossing it out. Hey, I never said it was a bad habit. I'm no stranger to drinking myself. Oh, well, forget what I said. Hey, is everything alright? You don't look like you're in a good mood. Gods. I know what I said, but I feel like she's changed more than us both. Beer FE12 reference? OMG beer reference? Beer reference? Okay, this green unit wants to live. He's dodge tanking like a goddamn champion. Never mind, never mind. He does not want to live. He just didn't want it bad enough, I guess. Yo, the crit, the saber crit. Indec, I'm in danger. I think we got this. I think we can save Indec. Oh, right, Inexhaustible's brave. I forgot. Lol. Hopefully he's not wasting durability. Of, like, a weapon. No, don't! Fucking, that's the recruitable guy! Well, that's your own fault, green unit. You fucking idiot. How many uses is Inexhaustible again? I'll check. My hope is this is like a Sed for Seti situation where he doesn't join us and he'll have a full one when he rejoins. 50 uses, we're through 11 of them. Can you fucking equip a weapon that's not inexhaustible? You have an iron sword. You, tell me, are you the soldiers who stormed the city wall? Why does it matter to you? Indeed, we did. When we witnessed that the guard mutinied, we knew we had to. And from what I see of the city, your decision was correct all along. Yeah, I see. Then lower your weapon. We now fight on the same side. Wait, what do you mean? Who are you? You actually defecting to us? I am. In order, I'm joining your side. I'm Gareth, soldier of Bartels. Yes, I am. Is that all? We gotta stop wasting time. There's butchery to stop. Wait just a minute. Can I ask one more question? Why? Why us? Why now? That's 3 questions. These monsters lied to me. They told me my sister Lamine. They told me that Lamine imprisoned my sister. They never spoke of inflicting such horrors on the people. Nor do I know of Aboria's location. There's no trace of her as before. Alone, I would only die if I rebelled. So with you, I can do so safely. I see. Then all is clear to me. I am Willem of House Fressfelg. You are welcome to join us. Together we can put a stop to this despicable massacre. Ooh, red gem. Nice. Joanna! She's just shy. That's obnoxious. Why is his name Girth, though? I feel like he's used it 30 times. Does this guy drop the gold? Yeah, so we kill him with Ernest. Yo, it's the good thief sprite! I really like this thief sprite. Get you. Girth is actually a minor noble in 3 houses? Really? I didn't know that. Heal up Childrick. Just keep dodge tanking in deck. You'll be fine. Ernest is just as good as Anna. Parentheses, not good. He's the guy you get the Fetters of Dromai from. I've only played the DLC once, so I don't remember. Sorry. Yo, speed and defense. Lestic Gaming? Come on now, Indec. Stop wasting Inexhaustible! It's very exhaustible! This is why you should play Three Hopes. He appears in Bernadetta's Paralog. We'll get back to the Three Hopes streams eventually. Parentheses, probably not. You know what would be funny? What would be funny? How can people hate on Anna if everyone forgets she's there? True. I'm not activating the support because I want to get the Christmas Cav A support. I think Anna's overhated. Yeah, I mean, in the Mercedes video, I talk about how there is some Anna tech. If I do a Three Houses playthrough, I'll probably use the Anna tech. Anna has Rescue? Well, that's not the Anna tech. I don't think Rescue is very good in Three Houses, to be honest. I think Rescue is very good in Three Houses. I mean, wouldn't you just rather use Warp, right? If we're doing, like, boss skip stuff? I guess you can do Rescue on, like, a flyer, right? The DLC has magic flyers. Constance is right there. Hi, you. My cat's over here now. Oh, shit. He finally got hit by that guy. Actual risk of death moment? Anna may have some utility, but I won't use her because she's basically a character I find boring. Fuck! Indec, no! For a long time, I knew this day could come. Brother, sister's mother, I would join you. Fucking really? The bow may be inexhaustible, but Indek is quite exhaustible. Can Seth talk to Indek, or does it have to be Rhea? It has to be Rhea, okay. Trying not to spoil, but this map kind of sucks. Yeah, I'm getting that feeling. Sedith is there. Sedith is there to save Indek. You would think so, but there's archers sort of preventing that strategy. Just rescue Rhea over with Sedith. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. TMGC Chapter 7 archetype, a map that sucks. Which one's Chapter 7? I don't remember. Is that... Are you saying the... Is that the talking map? I don't think the talking map sucks. Face tank crossbows. We didn't get defense this time. Sad. Hashtag sad. The Brandel map. Yeah, the Talk to Brandel map. I like that map. I think that's a very good map, actually. Actually. Cooked. All right. Let's just push aggressively. This map is hard, but the map doesn't really make you think Indek is in much danger. Yeah, he seemed fine until he died. He seemed fine until he died. He seemed fine until he died. No, loyalist! Why would you do that? We all seem fine until we die. So true, though. Oneshy.exe. Green unit moment. This is a green unit moment. Punch, punch. Do. We missed our strength level up too. Girly Pop, why? I gave you a booster! Alright, check a hand axe. Wilhelm just loves getting speed. Okay. She's kind of bad. Well, at one rounding, like 80% of the army. Yeah, she's not doing what I want her to. Just constantly coming up a little bit shy, even after the booster. Alright, Loyalist, you got this. You got this, buddy. You got this. You got this. You got this. Ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da. Doesn't she have a good strength growth, my brawler? She's just, like, getting screwed, I guess. Oh, no! Holy shit! The idiot green unit hit a 38%. What the hell? Damn, maybe the green unit's not so stupid after all. She understood the fucking assignment. Okay, one round the archer. Hit you! Ba-da-da-da-da. Alright, Seth, kill the short axe guy. House time. Fire Emblem. 1, 2, 3 houses! Yo, this is the 3 houses map. No way. 3 houses. Peak. Peak, 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 peak. So we get our Hoplon guard. Okay, we gotta be very aggressive to rescue Indek. Remember, you can also talk to Indrek with Childrek? Oh, really? I didn't know that. I didn't see that. I guess that makes sense. Fun fact, Chapter 5 of Fire Emblem 6, which is also called Fire Emblem, has 3 houses. Yo. It's like poetry, it rhymes. Okay. We gotta be very aggressive so we don't have to reset again. Bye, green unit, 07. And the archer's dead too, right? Yeah, the archer's super fucking dead. Rhea, I'll save the civilians. Meanwhile, the civilians, we are here to die. Okay, well, at least this archer... Oh, the crit. Fuck. Does Indek have a vulnerary, and will he use it? Holy shit. That was so unnecessary, Mutineer. Wasting inexhaustible uses. Society of Inexhaustible healed. Okay. So now... move you up. The problem is, if I go up there with Ludovakia, she's just dead. Try to bait the Armor Knight down here. Heal up Joanna. If you raced uses, is it really inexhaustible? Okay. Thank you, Sethaline. Saint Sethaline! Magic, speed, res. Okay, we're good. Dodge! Fuck! Oh, he's so dead. Drunk Ludicolo will survive. Okay, if he lives, maybe he'll get knocked into heal AI, right? And he'll heal up? Good job, Eric. Fucking balls. Looks like it wasn't inexhaustible after all. Yeah. Yeah, looks like it. Why did we reset? Because we got a fucking game over is why we reset. Because we got a fucking game over. Because the RNG did not work in my favor and the green unit I was supposed to save died to getting hit by a 43 and a 38 in the same turn. Does he even have a vulnerary on him? He has a vulnerary. So he could have healed up if he didn't get hit by both in the same turn. Sorry, I'm just salty. I'm just salty. I didn't mean to swear like that. I'm just fucking salty is what I am. We all get salty, yeah. The salt is real. Vulneraries taste icky. In deck 2026. Okay, we got defense, but no speed. I feel like it wouldn't be this bad resetting so much if I wasn't sitting through tons of green unit combat, right? So, rip green unit. I want them to die as fast as possible. Just so we don't have to sit through it as long. No. All right. Gauntlets you. Slim Lance. Seta has to worry about bows. Yeah, I am a little bit worried about that. Hopefully we can take care of those bows, like, you know. Should I just put you in fucking bow range? Fuck. I wasn't paying attention. This is what happens when you get salty, right? Is you try to rush to get back to where you were, And then you end up making stupid mistakes like that. And it takes longer. I'm also hungry. I was going to end the stream after this map to eat lunch. I might have to end the stream before we finish this map. For that purpose. Yeah, she's so fucking dead. Didn't even need the archer to kill her. Fucking balls. This is what happens when you're salty. Is I didn't check ranges. Rest in peace, Ludicolo. Rip in Pip. Alright, speed through the enemy phase. Oh, fuck, I sent the javelin. Ironblade you. Iron Sword you. Punch you. Oh my god, she does not want to level any stats that I care about. Okay, well, Ludicolo at least is leveling good. Yeah, it's a good flame level too. Go up here. Go up here. Alright. Here comes the brigand. Here comes them. Green unit moments. Ooh, we got a level up and I didn't even see what it was. I thought we were just green unit momenting. Okay. Can we punch the archer to death, or is she also strength screwed? Bye, loyalists. Thanks for your service. Okay, we'll fool you. God, you suck so much. You suck so much. Yes, exact damage. We love to see it. Iron Sword you. You get the Hoplon Guard. Heal you up. Dear Fodlan is expert. Is Flame's mom a dragon or human? I think a dragon, right? Oh! Failed 143. Failed 143. Flame's mom is human. Oh, I didn't know that. At least it's likely. Because she died like a human. Bye, Loyalist 07. Holy shit. Okay. If Indec dies here, I don't know what the fuck. Indec, please. Indec, please. Indec, fucking please. Indec is indeed the turtle. Okay, recruit you. Blade you. All right. Okay, he dodged the 42. He dodged the 42. Is he going to still be on heal AI? Buy green units. Alright, with the green units dead, I can turn animations back on. Yes! Okay, heal up, thank you. Can you tell why I don't like this map? Yeah, it feels both like the turn requirement is tight and there's the RNG to it. So he doesn't seem like he's in danger until he's like in danger all at once. So I can see it, I can understand. It's a little bit rough. It's a little bit rough. In before Index shoots Chikol. Aggressive green units like Thracia moment. This feels like a Binding Blade map. Like Chapter 7, the village? Okay, good. We dodged another 42. And then we use the last of the Vulnerau. Reinforcement. Oh, no. She's shy. Big map where you have to be aggressive and do everything right or else you get no soup. Soup? I like soup. I like the soup. Okay, Ernest can kill here. Slim Lance you. Hit one of these, please. Thank you. The Binding Soup. Okay. We'll Hawk Fu you. Kill you. The Binding Soup. What have you got? Iron Lance, Lance Reaver. When I was younger, I was a hunter. My bow is my sustenance. Yet, on one hunt, a boar almost mauled me and he broke my bow. I might have starved had it not been for Indek, the smith. Such a humble man. He rarely shows his face, but he's always helpful. For no payment, he repaired my bow and even offered me shelter. I'm too old for the hunt. You say you want to visit Indek? Then take my bow. It'll help you carve a path to him. The mini bow? Is this the one-range bow? Oh, I can't check. I looked up what Fula meant. It's Gaelic. What is it Gaelic for? That's a good level, Ernest. So you're not related to Anna then. It's basically evil spirits in Scottish folklore apparently translates to hatred. You know, that makes sense because Rhea hates humans. Okay, the objective is talk. So, we want to visit this house. Nightcrest, if we can kill a Narcissus. Good job, Girth. We can kill the fighter. Just shy with the bolt bow. Poor Slayer you. Gauntlet you. Slim Lance, you. Into Iron Lance. Come on, Ernest, you got this. Thank you. Okay. Think we're good now. I like Girth's little hat. I think that's cool. Heal up with Saint Sethaline. Iron Axe. Alright. Move all y'all. Go on, Paul. You got this. Double? Doesn't double. Sucks ass. Doesn't double. Sucks ass. Classic Paul moment. Paul moment. We get his Lance Reaver. Can we have a Paul moment counter? That would just be at 1,000,000. Would just be at 1,000,000. Millions of Paul moments. Okay, we lightning you. Just count the number of times he's the second worst ROM hack Cav. Who's the worst ROM hack Cav? If he's second worst, who's the worst? Is it Trashius or Marlin? I'm legally obligated to spread anti-Stefan propaganda. Damn. We have a traitor in our midst. Can't believe you would do this. Okay. Here comes this Dark Mage. Miasma. Who's Marlin? Doesn't ring a bell for me. That's the Vision Quest with the Brother Sword. Vision Quest Cav with the Brother Sword. Because he's Storch's brother. Paunch. Alright, so you do 25, 19, res of 8. Ooh. So that'd be 11. Do we have someone with better res? 11 knocks her down to 17. 25 minus 8 is 17. But Weapon Triangle. But Weapon Triangle will save her. And supports. Is the brother, has the brother sword. Truly, Pandan has done it again. Genius! Genius writing. They also shouldn't both reach her. Unless she kills. Flaying on a horse seems weird to me. Well, she didn't start on a horse. I just promoted her to one. But she can get on a horse in 3 houses if she's a holy knight. Punch! Heal up Rhea. She has rescue. Holy Knight's only real use case is for rescue. Well, wouldn't you just go Dark Knight instead of Holy Knight? A locksmith and some adventurers are destroying the mutiny as we speak. Impressive, Anarchus. You have failed twice today. No, I will not fail. We will change our plans. We will slaughter the resistance personally. Oh, surely, Anarchus, you know the rules of engagement with humanity. In a settled area, you must avoid confronting targets personally. Do you intend to flaunt these regulations? I know what I'm doing. Now shut up and fall in line. No, Anarchus. I have had it with your incompetence. You will die alone. What? Target acquired. Yo, that's a badass spell animation. Alright. You were born for this, Joanna. Oh god, the hit rate! Oh god, the hit rate. I really don't want to replay this map again, so I'm just gonna use a save state. There we go! Ugh, I must escape. These beasts are no more than intelligent, or more intelligent than I thought. Yo, and she got strength! The gamer. She got strength twice. What a gamer. What a gamer. Well, your intrusion is rather rude. I am Acheron LV1 of the House Phalegion, a proud noble lineage. I am here to attend a ball, yet I find the city overrun by troublemakers. My son Acheron was supposed to meet me here, but he has not yet returned. A mutiny? Well, that is outright despicable and poorly timed. I myself would never rebel against my lord. My father Acheron told me so. In fact, to prove it, let me give you a donation. Use it to purchase arms with which you can drive off these traitors. Alright, let's see what's for sale at the various shops. There's an armory and a vendor. I see the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. I'm Acheron. Get a couple of javelins and a hand axe. Oh, we could buy an iron shield. Wait! Prep shop has increased prices. Cause heals 900 in preps. I don't like that. I know that's vanilla GBA, but I've always hated that. I want to make sure the game didn't hide any secrets on index tile. Can you rescue him and check underneath? Why would they do that? Why would they do that? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm getting out of here. I want to have lunch. If you want to check index tile, you can do it yourself. There's a link in the description to play this. I would do that. Evil. Who are you? Ah, I see now. Head inside. You'll be safe there. Master Indek. Childrick? You're here too? Of course. I picked up a band of adventurers along the way and we... You don't seem too happy that I'm here, Master. No, it's good to see you, of course. It's just, I was hoping you hadn't gotten embroiled in this mess. Because you think I could have gotten myself killed, Master? You underestimate me. I'm tougher than I look. Of course, that group, they're quite helpful as well. Now, I wonder what I came back for. It's a difficult task, so I will not fault you if you were unable to collect it. You underestimate me again, Master. The vial's in my bag. Took a lot of snooping around and cross-dressing to acquire. That's good. I apologize for doubting you. You grew up so fast, I have yet to adjust. Invite those adventurers in. I must thank them. Please make yourselves at home. Allow me to introduce myself in full. My name is Indek. I work in this city as smith and shopkeeper. I cannot thank you enough for your aid. Please, if there's anything I can do... There's no need, sir. We appreciate your hospitality. Yet, I feel uncomfortably showered with gifts. Your gratitude is rewarding enough. But, Sir Indek, since we're here, may I ask you something? Of course, sir. Anything. What do you know about this mutiny of the city generals? When we arrived, Childrick told us that the Duchess is loved here by the people, that the land is prosperous and there's nothing to fear within its borders. Yet the soldiers here are bloodthirsty, and the city is anything but peaceful. Was he incorrect, or is there something else at play we haven't noticed? Truth be told, I was too shocked by what happened at Maricus today. I do have a theory, however. Perhaps you noticed some strange mages in the fight? Hooded with dark magic at hand? There were a few. They were giving orders to the mutineers. I do not know who they are, but this is not their first appearance. For a long time, I've been collecting information about the new order in Fodlan. A certain coven of dark mages has been a permanent fixture of this system. Ever since King Nemesis took power, they have been meddling in society. They advise the king and conspire against dukes who resist their influence. My guess is that Lamine opposed them, and so they decided to stoke a rebellion. Mages. That human bandit in Zanato, he mentioned mages as well. Some sort of conspiracy, allied with King Nemesis. I can believe it. Sir Indek, do you happen to know more about them? What are their goals? Sadly, this is where my knowledge ends. I know nothing about them. What Childrick brought may bring me a little close to the truth, but what, sir? Sir? Can you hear me, sir? I've been avoiding this discovery before my eyes for too long, I feel. Sir, may you leave us alone for a minute? I need to speak to the woman. Ah, right. Understood. I'll see you outside, Lady Saros. You guessed that I am a sister of mine, a daughter of the goddess. You arrived in robes of a priestess, so I made an educated guess. Is Saros really your name? That does not sound like the name of our kind. You are correct. It's a name I adopted amongst humans, after the star from which the goddess came. My real name is Rhea. I see. The humans of today hardly remember our time, so I did not find it using my name a risk to my security. Still, I can't believe it. Father and daughter with you are kind too, right? That makes 3 more survivors. Incredible. You are on a journey, correct? To where and what brings you here? Mother. She's given me a mission to me. Chico and Cithaline travel with me. Mother? That is impossible. It may seem so, yet it is the truth. She saved me, right as Nemesis struck. She reached out and told me my mission, and sent me to this time. And Indek, Sir Indek, Wilhelm did not ask much of you, but I must. Will you join me in this journey? I wish to return to Zanato. Witness what it remained. Search for survivors. Perhaps even then I can figure out the next step to my mission must be. I must be more at comfort if I am followed by my own king. I would be more at comfort if I follow my own king. And I must avenge Mother, as she demanded. I need all the help I can get. Rhea, I am sorry. You will find nothing in Zanato. There's no secret hideout of Nabatean survivors. There's only a few of us left, and we can't even attempt to avenge the tragedy. Even if we were all together, Nemesis would destroy us without a sweat. Please, the sight of those ruins will only bring you heartbreak. If you need shelter, stay here. Find a trade. Nemesis will not reach you. You'll be safe. You... No! I will not run for Nemesis. I did it once, never again. I must travel to Zanato. I will prove you and Chico wrong. This is the end. This is not the end of our people. It can't be. Some must have lived. Some must be willing to join me. Altogether, we can challenge Nemesis. We must, if only to avenge Mother. Rhea. Only one clue about who they challenge can stay so confident in their success. You were in Zanotto, correct? Then tell me, do you recall something about Nemesis? Yes, his strength is inhuman. He wielded a sword holding Mother's heart. His followers, the dukes of his kingdom, are similarly inhumanly powerful. I have a theory, and that is why I sent Childrick out to bring me this. There's a vial of one of his followers, Duke Blythe's blood. Oh, that's Dimitri! Duke Blythe's blood. It's Dimitri's ancestor. Hold this drop on your finger. If my theory is correct, this will tell you what happened to the people of Zanotto. Do you recognize this symbol? That's Sir Balor's. You mean this is his? Blood. Nabatean blood flows in them. It gives them their power. I have given our symbols this new name, crests. Blythe harvested Balor's blood. Others claimed other corpses. And Nemesis, I fear that in his veins is Mother's blood. Mother's blood? Yes. Which means that his power must be godlike. Zanotto proves exactly that. Nabatean blood must also be why they have to die. Why they have yet to die, 150 years later. This is an unconquerable task. This is an unconquerable peak. An impossible task. They did not merely kill her, they desecrated her corpse? They defied the bodies of everyone I've ever loved. Merely for power? They do not deserve mercy. They will burn in the eternal flames. No matter how much blood they spill, their crime will never be erased. Rhea, your will shall be done. Your pleas shall be answered. Even if it takes an eternity, I will make him suffer. Rhea, listen to me. I understand your fury, but remember what I just told you. You demand the impossible from yourself. Marching your death will not bring anyone back from the dead. Come here. Don't touch me. Rhea, no. It's no use, Master Indek. Father couldn't convince her either. Ah. Were you listening, girl? I snuck away from Father when I saw Willem leave the house. He left you two alone, so I figured you must be talking about something big. Right. I don't understand. Is she crazy? I told her. She cannot win. Nemesis wields the power of the goddess herself. That is beyond any of us. Have you considered how different her perspective is from yours? You, Father? For you both, Zanotto is a distant memory. Only graves, ruins. But Lady Rhea was sent forward in time, at least I think. For her, the massacre happened a month ago. Think about that. She hasn't had time to see those memories fade. She's still grieving. You mustn't be so hard on her. I do not want to sound harsh to her, but perhaps you're right, girl. I must follow her to Zanotto then. I will need to reassure her, support her. We all must. Zeros! When I left, I saw the people of the city gathering by the smithy. The survivors and witnesses wished to know who intervened to save them. I do not enjoy speaking to the crowd, but I tried to explain our cause to them. I mentioned the goddess to them as well, that she protected us. And I tried to stay to what I've heard you say in Enbar, without any invention. Still, the people appeared engaged. Fire Emblem engaged. Perhaps you want to expand on what I taught them? Continue to Zanotto. But Zeros, don't you want to? Zanotto is all that matters. Zeros, what happened? I'm sorry. I merely turned a little emotional. Still, I'd rather not linger here for much longer. Zanotto remains our first priority. The goddess can always wait. Right. Understood. Sir Indek, I believe I finished my contract. I believe I'm done here? Right. Your payment is here. Pray tell me, where will you get next? Wherever my legs take me. I have no house or spouse to return to. Worst comes to worst, I'll head to Almyra. The kingdoms there always need fighters. You have no pending contract? No, none. I offer myself to hire on demand, not in advance. Then may I hire you again? We're going on a journey in the mountains. You've proven yourself, so I'd like you to stay in this party for now. Has she? She's proven herself to be one shy every time. Double rate. Huh? Why? You and your group clearly have a lot of powerful enemies. This makes the contract dangerous. Naturally, I want adequate compensation. There's no getting around it. It'll be done. Perfect. Just point me at who to fight. Alright. No long sign off. I am hungry. I'm gonna go get lunch. Good night.